Hi, my name is Dr. Pecoraro. I'm a chiropractor in Westfield, New Jersey. And this video is about how to pick a juicer, what to look for in a juicer. Now, many people these days like to juice fruits and vegetables. This is a good idea because it does get more vitamins and minerals out, and you can take more in than you normally would if you're having the whole fruit, because maybe you can only eat a couple of apples and maybe you can juice like 10 or 15 apples and get the juice of it and drink it. So this is something that people are interested these days, and since I've done this a number of times over the years and been involved with it, I thought I could bring you some information that you might be interested in. So, for example, the first thing you want to make sure is with a juicer is that it's strong. You don't want one that's going to be breaking down easily. Another thing you want to do is get one that cleans easily. These things are usually very difficult to clean. If you can put them in the dishwasher, that's a lot easier. But you want one that's easy to clean. Another thing that you don't want is a lot of these juicers use a paper filter on the inside. And if you get one that does that, you'll have to buy the filters, you'll have to change the filters, and it becomes such a pain in the neck you'll end up not juicing very much. So you don't want to do that either. Try to get one that doesn't use a paper filter on the inside. You also want one that you can put the whole fruit or vegetable in instead of having to cut it up, because if you have to cut it up every time you use it, you're not going to like doing that if you don't have to. So these are some of the things that you're going to want to keep into consideration if you're buying a juicer. Now, unless you actually have some physical problem at the time, rather than juicing, I prefer doing something where you, I don't know exactly what you'd call it, but where you'd make like a smoothie. You put in the fruit or vegetables and some water, and the fiber, the outside of the fruit and vegetables, stays in there, so it doesn't come out just as juice, it comes out as more bulky. And the reason why I like this better is because it's more natural, it's more of a whole thing. It's better to use organic things for this if you can, to avoid the pesticides, but it's still better than not having the fruits or vegetables at all. Now, one of the ones that I like of this type is the Magic Bullet. That's this one here. And it comes with a glass, so you can make one glass at a time. You can put it right on here and make it. You do have to cut the fruit up because they usually don't fit. Usually doesn't fit in there. But since you're only cutting up one, it's not really that difficult. In our family, we usually like to make banana smoothies, we call them, where you put bananas and water, maybe ice if you want, and another kind of fruit like strawberries or blueberries. And these things, you can even use frozen ones, frozen fruits, if you're in a hurry. It's not as good as the whole fruit, but it's at least okay. So, to reiterate, I like the smoothie type if you don't have a problem, the juicing type if you do have a problem. You want to try to get a juicer that you can put the whole fruit in without cutting it up, one that doesn't have a paper filter, and one that washes easily. These are the most important things. If you're using a smoothie, I like the Magic Bullets because they're quick. You can make one glass at a time. You do have to cut up the fruits, but it's only one fruit that you're cutting up, so it's not that bad. So I hope this information has been helpful to you, and I'll try to bring you more information at another time. Thanks.